안내방송입니다. 소등 20분 전.
저기요, 괜찮나요? 내 말투예요. Shit. You don't know how to speak Korean, do you? Great. Well, it's a good thing I'm the only person here who knows how to speak English. Otherwise, you'd be screwed. What's your player number? Me? 57. Anyway, how are you holding up after that, first game? Yeah, it was, brutal, to say the least. You know, I knew this place had more to it than I originally thought, but this... I didn't think when they said they'd eliminate the players that they'd, well, eliminate the players. Anyway, you hungry? Good. Here, take one. I've been, rationing out the food they've been giving us. I haven't really been that hungry, as I'm sure you'd understand. You don't mind if I have dinner with you, do you? Good. Anyway, listen up. I'm wanting to start a small team, if you will, of a couple trustworthy, strong people. Look, the only way we're gonna get out of this alive, and at least have a chance of winning that money, is if we work together. And I feel like we could use your help. Well, in return for you joining us, you need someone who can translate, right? I can do that for you. If you work together with me, you and I can help each other out, I feel like. We're gonna have to trust each other either way. A lot of people here seem a bit dangerous, to say the least. And trust is at an all-time low in a place like this. You need people you can rely on. How do you know you can trust me? Well, I did just give you one of my apples, didn't I? Hopefully that is some sort of testament. Look, you don't have to say yes now, but if I were you, I would say it's in our best interest collectively to work together. Besides, word has it that tonight, when lights are out, some bad things are gonna happen. Well, you didn't hear it through me, but from what I've heard through the grapevine, there's gonna be, culling, if you know what I'm saying. To sort of weed out the weaker players at night. And there are some people here who are bloodthirsty. I think it would be a good idea if we work together. We can take shifts, if you will, at night. I can sleep for a few hours, and you can stay up watching my back. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. And then I'll stay up for a few hours and make sure you get sleep so that no one can creep up on us, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, look, it's either you trust me or you trust those guys over there. and I wouldn't trust them with my life, to say the least. What do you say? Good. Let's shake on it. I'm glad we can work together. So I don't mind taking the first shift. Besides, we gotta get rest. Tomorrow's gonna be the next game, and I want to make sure I'm mentally sharp. So I don't mind taking the first shift. You can get some rest, and halfway through the night, I'll wake you up. You can cover my back. Yeah. So listen, I have to ask, what are you good at? Okay, cool. Me personally, I'm a little more on the athletic side, so I'll be able to help out if we have any games that require a little more physical strength. But I'm hoping for the mental side you can help me out there. Besides, I'll help translate whatever the rules are of the games that we get. If you don't know what the rules of the games are, then you might as well be dead. No worries, of course. And if there are any partner games, we can team up. I think we have a good combination of strengths, and we complement each other's weaknesses, if you will. If anyone even thinks about jumping us tonight, well, I've got us prepared, and I've got us covered. I was able to sneak this in. Make sure you don't tell any of those Among Us looking guards. Yeah, I don't know why they look like that. They're creeps. You know what I want to know is there are the guys with the circles on their masks and the triangles and the squares. I've been looking at them and studying them for the past few hours, and it looks like there's a hierarchy. It looks like on top of the food chain of the bosses, if you will, are the square ones, followed by the triangles, and followed by the circles. It's interesting to know. But anyway, don't tell them. Otherwise they might confiscate this. And in a place as dangerous as this, we need every advantage we can get. If anyone tries sneaking up on me while I'm sleeping before I go to sleep, I'll give you this, so you can defend us. Yeah, it might be stupid for me to trust a random stranger with a pair of scissors as I sleep next to them, but what chance do I have otherwise? Anyway, it's important that we have each other's back tonight. Who knows what can happen? Anyway, looks like it's gonna be lights out shortly. I reckon if they jump us, you and I should go to the corner of the room, as that way we'll only have to cover 90 degrees. If we do that, it's much more advantageous for us to go to the corner, as that way we don't have to check what's behind us, as it's going to be the wall. Does that make sense? So from that point of view, if we go straight to the corner, we'll only have to look at that 90 degrees. We won't have to worry who's coming up from behind us, because there won't be anyone. So, if crap hits the ceiling, we meet up at that right corner over there. I'll bring the pair of scissors, and we should be able to survive the night. But I don't know, it's looking real dangerous. Anyway, if you don't mind me asking, what's your name? Why am I asking? Well, if you and I are gonna trust each other, we should try to build up that trust so we know who we are. I'll go first. I'm Jojo. And if I may ask, why are you here? I mean, what were your circumstances? What made you come here? A bit shy, are we? Well, I'll go first. How did I end up in a place like this, eh? Well, let's just say when I became an adult, I didn't really pick the best crowd of people to associate myself with, if you get what I'm saying. I played dirty, and I got in a bit of trouble with a couple gangbangers. And one day I didn't have the money to pay them for that month. They threatened me and my family. They said they were going to do terrible things if I couldn't pay them by next month. They made me sign a contract. So, with nowhere else to turn, I phoned up the number on the card that guy gave me, and they picked me up in the van, and here I am. But you know what the truth is? The sad part about all of it? I have more chance of staying alive by being here and playing these games than I do out there. I have nowhere else to go. At least by being here, you know, I have some chance to change my life. Because out there, I might as well be dead. So how about you? What made you come to a place like this? I see. It's pretty much everyone, right? Short for money. If I may entertain the question, what would you do with 44 billion won if you won all the prize money and came first? Me? Well, what would I do if I won the prize money? I'd leave the country. Well, first I'd pay those gangbangers. And then after that, I'm out. I'd move to a new country, I think, and start afresh. Try to start over and have a second chance at life. Where would I go to? I'd go to Alaska. It's a very quiet place. Somewhere I feel like I need. Anyway, what about you? What would you do if you won all that money? Where would you go? What would you do with it? Okay. Well, I hope you win. Maybe both of us can win and we can split the money. So, on a serious topic, I've been thinking about it. Thinking about what the next game could could be. Everyone's thinking about what the next game could be. Here's my theory. The first game that we played, red light and green light, it's a child's game. Played it as kids. So my theory is that all the games we're going to be playing are games based on children's games. Simple games. Games that we grew up with. So what I reckon is that the next game could be anything from musical chairs to tag to monkey bars to tug of war. I don't know. But I've been thinking about it. And all the games that I've played growing up as a kid here. And I have a feeling it's just going to be a bunch of kids' games. I don't know though. What do you think? Okay. Well, of course, if I find out what it is, I'll let you know first. But something strange I've noticed is that one of the players every night, he's gone, he vanishes. And there's a rumor going around that he's been getting intel from some of the workers as to what the games are. So what I'm going to try to do is curry favor and get on his good side, and maybe he can let me know what the game is. But I don't know. It could just be all rumors. Yeah. You know, this apple is actually pretty good.
잠시 후 스페셜 게임이 시작됩니다.
Great. Looks like it's gonna be lights out any moment. Listen. When it's about to be lights out, meet up at my bed. Cover for me. And then I'll cover for you. And if anything goes bad, we meet at that right side corner. I'll have the scissors. See if you can find any metal parts of the bunk beds. Maybe we can use that as a weapon. Okay.
10, 9,
Okay, well look.
8,
Looks like we're about to
7,
start.
6,
Stay safe out there.
4, 3, 2,
And I'll see you soon in a sec. Good luck.